So what's going on, everybody? Halftime, 35-17, Ohio State trailing Alabama big time. Look, I'm just going to say one thing. You can't stop Devontae Smith. We all knew you couldn't stop Devontae Smith. Sean who? I don't even know who Sean Wade is, but what I do know is that dude's probably burying his head in his lap right now in the locker room because he is absolutely getting burned. I mean, look, Ohio State, very explosive team. This game is not over, but if they do not stop Devontae Smith, there is absolutely no chance to win this game. Najee getting hard yards. They're not coming easy. Ohio State is playing pretty good against the run, but the fact is you've heard it all week long. This game was going to be won in the trenches. The guys up front, both on the offensive side and defensive side, and I'll tell you right now, in the first half of this game, Alabama has won the battle on the offensive line, and they've won it in the defensive line. They put pressure on Justin Fields. When you put pressure on Justin Fields, sometimes his athletic ability gets him into trouble. He hasn't done that yet, but if you get pressure on him, then you can force some bad throws. And Alabama's put just enough pressure on him to kind of disrupt things. Now, they're going to get plays. Ohio State's got too many talented players out there not to get plays. But, this is big. This is big time if you're an Alabama fan. If you're an Ohio State fan, I'll tell you what you got to do. I mean, one, you have to make some kind of a defensive adjustment to get on Devontae Smith. I don't know a 4-4. I think you're running a 4-4 defense right now. I don't know if that's going to get it done. You're going to have to do something else. But the problem is John Mechie is just as capable, and Najee has got hands like a wide receiver. So you're going to need some bounces. You're going to need some balls to bounce your way. I don't know if you're going to be able to get it. What I do know is right now Alabama, when they have the ball on offense, they are moving the ball down the field. They've scored every time except that fumble by Mac Jones, which really wasn't his fault. I mean, it was a completely missed block by Jaleel Billingsley, just not getting there fast enough, and that forced a fumble. But, Alabama has made stops here and there, and that's really what the difference is. But we'll see what happens. I think the defense is playing well. My concern was, how are the linebackers going to hold up against Ohio State? And they've done pretty well so far. I thought our secondary matched up well against Ohio State secondary. Really sucks that Josh Jobe was ejected out of the game for targeting. It was targeting. The rule's in place for a reason. I feel bad for the guy. And, I mean, let's be real. You got to feel bad for Trey Sermon. Hell of a player. Just really unfortunate chain of events that happened at the beginning. I mean, it was a good hit by the players. Nothing dirty about it. But, one play for Trey Sermon and he's out. But Master Teague is actually, in my opinion, running the ball well. But if you're Alabama, you got to feel good because now that Ohio State is behind, the run might not be something that you need to worry about as much. Now, it all depends on Ohio State. If they stay calm, if they come out here and try to do the same game plan, they don't scrap their game plan, I think that's what you got to do. You can't just completely now put it on Justin Fields because that's going to be almost impossible. Bama can just pin its ears back and come after him, and in my opinion, that's not going to work. But we'll see what they do. Man, one half away if you're an Alabama fan, one half, and we got another title. But I just wanted to talk about this during the half, and we'll see how the second half plays out. You guys take care.